Welcome to the podcast. This is Carnival Deluxe podcast number
20.
We haven't hit 20 yet.
19.
I want to say it's like 18. That's my bet. Let me check. Anyway, introduce yourself. Who are you?
Official Mossy or Andy. I'm just
Andy.
Andy. Just call me fucking Andy. Dude.
And I'm Keith, the other host. I'm the white guy. Oh yeah, I stopped
I'm
numbering the
talking to
podcast.
another
I think we are on 19. Well, wait.
Oh, I was gonna applause.
Wait, 15? Then this is 17. Yeah, we're on 19. Holy shit.
Not bad.
That actually means something important.
What?
We need to comment now below or tweet at us at Carny Deluxe on Twitter. Your questions.
I was 19 when I started drinking. That's when I started.
I thought the lore was you started drinking when you were like 6.
That is a true story. My sister gave me a big glass of apple juice and told me it was tequila, but she told me it was apple juice. Yeah,
that's the funny part. Like tricking a kid into drinking beer because it looks like apple juice. That's plausible. Tricking a kid to drinking tequila. I guess was it clear tequila?
No, it was the apple juice colored
tequila.
Tequila.
There you go. That's how you get a kid to drink tequila.
Maybe it was like a little off, but like I was 6 years old. What the fuck am I gonna know? Like, oh, apple juice or tequila? I don't know what the fuck tequila is.
This apple juice don't taste good.
That's what I said. I'm like, ew, this apple juice tastes like it went bad.
Technically, fermented apple juice is just apple wine now. At that point,
I've never had apple wine. Is that?
I don't think that exists. Apple cider.
Apple cider exists. Can you make wine? Wine is grapes, right? But I've seen people make blueberry wine.
Yeah, you can put like my mom made peach wine.
Is it because it's just like the fermenting thing,
fermenting,
right?
yeah.
Some stupid shit.
Yeah, same thing like vodka. You can make vodka out of anything. It's just the distilling process. Make vodka out of shit. That's what they do in prison. They make it out of poo-poo.
Oh yeah.
Well, they don't make it
prison wine.
They make it in the toilet. They don't make it out of poo-poo. I don't think. I would hope not.
That's disgusting. That's disgusting.
But vodka's disgusting.
Going to prison's disgusting. Prisoners are gross.
No, we should actually let all of them out.
Yeah.
So they can all take a big shower.
I don't know if you can see this, by the way. The podcast won't be able to see it, but today, you know, like those, I have those like corn things. They're called Arepas.
Yeah.
But they're frozen together, right? And they get stuck together sometimes.
Yeah.
So obviously, I wanted to pull them apart, right? And luckily, I decided to stop because I was literally tearing my fucking thumbnail apart.
Holy shit.
It just fucking...
There's like, you can see, Andy's nails are painted like jet black, but you see a big chunk where the finger polish came off, and it just looks like it just fucking like cut a cube of fingernail like up.
Yeah, kind of hurt a little bit.
It's like one of those, it's like those like SpongeBob close-ups where their fingers all like gangly or like...
Yeah. My solution afterwards is just to start smashing it on a flat surface.
You need like a screwdriver or you need an ice pick, and you go.
You lobotomize
smack it. You lobotomize your food.
That's exactly what. But anyways, we got a specific topic in here.
Yeah, number 19 podcast, number 20 podcast. We'll do a Q&A. Send us your questions on Twitter, on our Discord channel, on Facebook. It's in the show notes on iTunes, and it's on the YouTube channel.
More importantly, I moved out.
Andy moved out, and they moved in.
And I moved out to move in somewhere else.
People can hear that.
They can hear
that when you play with the stand.
Oh.
Sounds like this.
That's just damaging the equipment.
No, this is the bad one. This is This is my cheap mic. This one's only
like a little peak right there.
I bet you. It's just this shoots straight up.
Straight up.
Holy shit.
What? Mine is a lot more quiet than yours. Is that?
No, it's the same. I was just shouting.
Oh.
It's because I have the things down really low.
Oh.
I actually said it, so now we get anyway.
So yeah,
who gives a fuck about
you gives a shit
podcasting?
About that stuff.
You moved out. And so this is the new episode of the podcast where you moved out.
Yep, this is the one where I moved out, like the Friends episode.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly like that. Honestly, it was pretty smooth, I'd say, for the most part. Just
Yeah.
a little fucking couple of Walmart trips, just one.
Just one Walmart
Just a
trip.
single Walmart trip helped
A
me
big
out.
flight though.
Big flight.
No babies.
No babies, unfortunately.
No leg room.
Yeah, actually, literally no leg room at all.
No leg room.
The woman next to me had more leg room because, like, you know, I didn't mad spread because I'm not an asshole, but also man spreading is the most comfortable position for us.
Literally everyone should man spread more.
But she was man spreading more than I was. She was like, her legs were eagle spread.
Everyone just needs to be fucking spread eagle wherever they're sitting.
Exactly.
I don't care if you're showing off your
step over my
your
legs
gooch.
if you're going over if you're like, my leg would be out into the aisle sometimes.
You ever trip on the flight attendants when they walk by with your peanuts?
No, they run me over with the fucking cart. They can't see my legs, so they just like,
Go good. Oh shit.
I go, ow, and then yeah.
They say sorry, and then they hit
They say
you.
sorry,
They
yeah.
say sorry, and then they just drive past. They're not actually sorry.
No, but they are nice about it.
Yeah.
At least they sing. At least they seem nice. Maybe they have like that thing where they talk shit to the other flight attendants about certain
As
like.
soon as they go back to the bath, they're like, "This motherfucker."
Oh, this guy
I
in row
ran their leg
18B,
over.
dude. This guy's a fucking asshole, dude.
I fucking crunched their shit into the fucking food
This
cart.
guy's in the middle seat. And he had his leg all out into the fucking aisle, and he still ran it over.
Little bastard.
How did that even happen? He's got long legs.
This long leg motherfucker. This big.
Exactly. So what have we? But what have we been up to? What's gonna change?
Well, you move.
What does this mean for us?
It's more the sexual tension's higher.
Yes, more
For
Let's
sure.
Plays. That's That's the second one.
Well, yeah, we're living together again now. The golden era of Carnival Deluxe, when it started, was we were roommates, and now we're back.
Now we're back.
roommates, and we can make videos, and we made some funny videos. I don't know what the timeline is for this podcast.
As soon as it's done,
podcast is gonna come out first, or the videos are gonna come out first. But either way,
I've been live streaming every day for the most part.
yeah. So
But I might have to limit the amount I'm streaming.
We gotta wait for Andy to edit the videos now.
Yep.
That's the fun part. I don't have to fucking edit videos anymore.
It's all me, baby.
I'll edit some of them. I help, but I spent too long editing videos. I went from used to do video editing for like a side job, and I'm like, this sucks. I never want to edit videos again in my life. And then I went back to editing videos again.
It's just how it goes full circle. And like, I didn't want to draw art.
You want to draw a big fat fucking
I
mother
knew you were gonna go there, you
milkies.
motherfucker. But yeah, I didn't want to draw that shit. But now I'm back to it.
See, that's all I know to draw. I can draw a mean penis.
I see your desktop wallpaper. The audience can't see it, but it's just got a big fucking ass on it.
Yeah, dude. It's a really good wallpaper, though.
It is. It's kind of reminds me of like the. Never mind. I was gonna say like 12-year-olds looking at like magazines and shit, but that's not a 12-year-old.
The drawing is of an adult woman.
She's been beat.
She's looking at a nudie mag, and she's sweating.
Just for audio, yeah. Just for.
That's what it looks
just
like.
for the. We're explaining it obviously because that's podcast.
Yeah.
This podcast way of going about things.
Yeah.
So we also saw the new Batman yesterday.
I saw Batman last night. It was pretty good. It was fucking good. I actually have it right here. I spent $10 on the Batman. We have in Canada we have Cineplex, but it's like the big box like Blockbuster theaters. So they sell those like promo cups, and I bought the promo cup because I thought if I'm already paying $7 for a soda, and it's a little bigger than the large is, I'm basically only paying $2 for this cup. So I got the big funny cup, and now I can drink sodas out of
You
it.
mean you still spent $11? You're only spending $2 extra for that one.
See, then it's not to
But
me.
it's reusable.
To me, it's a reusable cup, and
That's always cool.
So it's nice.
Now you
And
got
it
a Batman.
came with a Catwoman topper that won't stay
It would
on.
be really shitty if you hated the movie.
No, I thought I was expecting the movie to be at least okay, and it was just good.
It was just a
It's
good ass
really
movie,
good.
honestly. What's your one sentence review for the Batman? Riddle me this.
I forget. I already forget the line where it's like, ah! 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 That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
Oh yeah, that's you need a little context for that, but it's a good line.
Paul Dano's best line in the whole movie is him going, ah!
Just screaming, just screams.
It was so good. Okay, the movie is so good, but because it's a little bit silly, and it knows it's silly, but there's
Because it's the Batman, obviously.
yeah. So it takes itself super seriously at some points, and then like makes sure to have some comedy relief. There's some good funny lines, but Paul Dano's character goes from being so menacing because he's the Riddler. He goes from being super menacing to being really funny. And like one of the scenes where I definitely think he was supposed to be like serious, people are just laughing really hard because he kept screaming. And
the people behind us were just laughing.
The people behind us like could not contain their laughter. Though I think what was the other point where like there's a scene where he falls off his motorcycle.
Yes.
And it fucking no one else laughed, but we were all laughing really hard.
That was so fucking funny.
It's a good movie. Go watch it.
It's honestly, yeah. I was actually surprised. My 1 sentence review is Riddler is great. That's it.
Yeah.
That's what is a sentence? Is that a sentence? That's a full
Riddler
sentence.
is great.
Riddler is great. The Batman's great.
Batman goth.
Bro, Colin Farrell actually was great.
Fat.
Yeah,
No,
he was
good.
He was wearing
good.
a fat suit for sure.
He was good. No, Colin Farrell's funny. Colin Farrell was actually really funny. Colin Farrell should be in more comedy movies.
It was a bit different than what I expected. I didn't really expect
It's
much.
weird. It was like, if you think it's gonna be like the Dark Knight movie, like the Christopher Nolan movies, it's not at all.
No.
So don't expect that. But go in thinking about like a detective movie with Batman.
I heard people say it was too serious, like complaining about how serious the movie was.
Because it's using like the noir movies, like the old like hard-boiled detective movies. Like if you saw the first Blade Runner, it's a lot like the first Blade Runner in tone, but it has jokes in it.
I saw fucking Ben Shapiro's review on the Batman. It's so fucking stupid. His first point was the movie hates the Batman. That's what he said. He's like, the movie hates the Batman. The Riddler was the best thing, and everyone hates the Batman because like they're talking about how like I don't want to spoil it, but like some of the characters aren't a huge fan of the Batman.
No,
and that's a big theme in the movie.
I think it's a good idea of it because like I remember thinking about it recently of like the Dark Knight Batman. Like he almost incites a war. He kidnaps the Prime Minister of China.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to do that as just like
you're
a little guy, just a little bat guy. So it's funny, like it makes points about how the idea of Batman is a little flawed, and I think Robert Pattinson did a good job on it. He actually said something that was really good in an interview that they kind of touched on like for 30 seconds in the movie, but his idea is that his Batman is like one bad day away from just being a villain. Because he's like,
yeah,
that's the thing. Like a big point in all the Batman movies, like don't kill anybody. But he makes a big point about it in the movie a few times, like every other Batman movie, where he makes a point about not killing anybody. And some people make fun of him for it. But then his point is that like, Robert Pattinson said, he's like, oh, if my Batman, if he kills someone, he will just keep killing people like constantly. Like as soon as he crosses that line, he's just like, fuck it, I'm murdering everybody.
Because then I guess that's a good way to fix it.
That's the way that's the way he's like, so if I don't murder anybody, like if I refuse to cross that line, at least I'm better than the people that I'm beating the shit out of.
Exactly.
But anyway, it's a good movie. I think it was good. I love the bits where Rob Pattinson said if the Batman movie flops, he'll do porn. And then Ben Shapiro said, Batman sucks. He's like the only person out there saying the movie sucks, and everyone's like, Ben Shapiro.
Ben Shapiro
X Robert Pattinson fan fiction.
It's so gross. Honestly, I thought I don't know what's a spoiler or like what's just talking about the movie in general.
Yeah.
But some people like one person was like, there's only one person, one guy in this comment, but like, the guy was like, oh, there's not a lot of disconnect between Bruce Wayne and Batman. You know, like
yeah,
they're like this. They obviously are the same person, but like in the other movies, Bruce Wayne was more of a philanthropist, like playboy type, kind of a douchebag.
Yeah, kind of like an Iron Man.
Yeah, but in this movie, he's still brooding, even as Bruce Wayne. He's just like a like reclusive. But like this is like the beginning of
Yeah.
Batman. He's still figuring out who he
It's,
wants to be as Bruce Wayne.
Like, canonically, it's 2 years into him being Batman.
So he's still figuring his shit
Yeah,
out.
he's still really young. Like, I think it's interesting. I think it's a good take on it that I think...
He also doesn't talk much as Batman, though.
No. He's still... Yeah, he... Like,
Maybe because
Robert,
people, like, will, like, recognize his voice or some shit. I don't know.
yeah, there's a few times... Also, I feel like Robert Pattinson's a good actor. But, man, does he have a very, very specific face?
He does.
That, like, every time I'm like, bro, if someone could just, like, clock his
That's
jawline and it's like, that you're the same guy.
You're literally the same guy. But I guess if they don't see each other often, like, how often does people see Bruce Wayne, I guess?
Yeah, that's the thing. He's a little fucking...
Have you seen Batman and Bruce Wayne in the
wimp
same
bone
room?
shut in.
I know.
It's a good movie. Go watch the Batman.
Go watch the Batman.
Yeah,
I give it a 9.5.
I'd give it a good 9. I think it's a good
I go like
movie.
9.4 actually.
Damn, you're just getting very specific.
We're going decimals, baby.
I go on the letterbox rating where you go stars, so you can't give it a half point. You give it you give it a 9 or you give it a 10, or like a 4.5 or a 5.
Okay, well, if we're using
I
the
gave it
same
a
one, I
4
give it a
and a
9
5.
as well. If you're going the same thing, we're going 9.
I give it 4.5 stars because I think it's pretty good. I think like the only that I made they have this like weird. It is weird politics at some points where they make some characters have like specifically political leanings, but they just outright say it. Like they say it like a bad tweet when they specify it, and I was just like, you could have just worded that a little bit better, I think.
Yeah, I know. We dead ass missed 3 minutes at the beginning of the movie, by the way.
I looked up the scene.
I looked at the scene too.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good.
Well, because the movie theater lied.
Yeah.
Alright? The last time I went into a movie theater, the guy behind the counter said, it's okay, you have like 10 minutes after the start
We didn't see a
time."
single trailer,
Good. Fuck it.
which is fair.
I don't
You know
want
what
to
they,
watch the trailers.
you know what they started doing, by the way? I complain about it all the fucking time, but trailers lately have been playing trailers before the fucking trailer.
They do this social media like grab trailer that
Yeah.
you see on like Instagram, and then they play the whole fucking thing. Yeah, like if you're gonna put it on YouTube, the whole trailer, just
play the
splice them
trailer.
into the two. Yeah,
Just play the fucking. Why do I have to see the trailer before the trailer on YouTube?
yeah.
I'm already watching the trailer.
They don't trust that you have enough intelligence to figure out to read the title for what you're watching, so they give you a really fast trailer so you know what you're doing.
It's just. I think it's so ridiculous that we have little ADHD brains.
Yeah, it's all the
HDMI brains.
iPad babies.
Little
All the
HDMI
iPad
brains.
babies are like
Yeah.
adults now, and we're fucked.
Fuck. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. It's just something that bothers me.
Anyway, other than seeing the Batman, what else have you been up to since you got here? You've been live streaming,
Been
watching
live streaming.
Batman. We went
Twitch.tv/official Mossy.
okay
every day.
Well,
Always be plugging. ABPS.
well, that sounds like a disorder.
Slur. Oh yeah.
ABBS. Sounds like a
Well, yeah. Anyways, I've been live streaming a lot. I've been drawing on a lot.
we went out with.
I haven't been going out as much.
We went
as-
out once. We did a one big night out.
Yeah, we did.
We stole a street sign.
We did street. Well,
I did.
I didn't either.
Andy was an accomplice.
I helped.
But me and Angela, my partner, actively stole it, and
Yeah.
then now it is sitting on our front deck
Yeah, and I see it every day.
every day.
It's there, but it's nice.
It's nice. It's a nice sign.
It's a nice sign. It says exit here, I think, or some shit.
It was like a construction sign that was just like already knocked over, laying on the ground, and so we just
So
dragged it home on the train.
So Angela gave herself tetanus for it.
I carried it. Probably
But
got.
you also got
probably,
tetanus.
I got my shots.
Tetanus.
I get my tetanus shots. I pick up a lot of rusty objects, so I,
feel
have my
like
tetanus
my
shots.
is it just one shot you get when
I
you're
think
younger?
you get one. I think you get like a re-up when you travel.
I've been traveling.
I got my tetanus before I went to Mexico the first time.
Did you get tetanus?
Didn't get tetanus because I got the shot.
Well, then there you go. It
So
works.
it worked. I checked. I just like caressed a rusty knife just to make sure I
And
wouldn't get tetanus.
Yeah, you poked yourself a little bit.
Yeah. I just immediately thought of that scene from, you remember Salad Fingers?
Yeah.
Where he sticks his finger on the rusty hook.
Yeah.
Thought he would have got tetanus there.
You know what's kind of fucked up? What if you went around with a rusty knife and started like poking people? Well, I guess that's illegal. But you give people tetanus that way?
You'd probably give people a lot more than tetanus.
Like death?
You'd probably like get them infected too. Because like you're poking people with a rusty knife. If you're not washing the knife off in between, you're gonna just get other people's blood and everything.
Oh,
Just
you're
get them all
right.
sick.
Well, that's why you don't clean it. You want that, right? If you're gonna go around with a
Yeah, I
rusty
guess
knife.
so. That makes sense.
Like, what's the point? You might as well.
It's like, you ever see those like rusty knife cleaning videos?
Yes, I have actually.
And then it's just like this rusty knife.
The knives always look
killing
like shit
videos.
after, but like I get it because you have to like sand it off and like you
Yeah.
have to like
At that point, I'm like, all this effort, you could just buy a knife.
but I guess you could also make a 17 million view video
Yeah.
for like
It could be like $1 million knife that just has
yeah,
a
literally,
rust on
it's a
it,
gold
you don't
mine.
know.
You're
Yeah.
sitting on like a viral video right
Yeah.
there.
Other than Stealing Street Time, we went out and hung out with
A couple of my friends.
a couple of Andy's friends.
Yeah, that was
the
that was-
real one and only Jaden Animations.
Yes.
I actually gaslit Angela into thinking that we were gonna meet Jaden.
No, it's definitely not Jaden.
until she realized it wasn't. Until she realized that she doesn't live in Vancouver.
She does not live in Vancouver. I'm pretty sure she lives in LA.
But yeah, one of Andy's artist friends who works for Jaden.
Ford, yeah.
Was very nice.
They
We
are
hung
very
out.
nice, very kind.
We-
No, most of the crew that I've met is nice.
Yeah,
From
we
from the Jaden crew.
got hot dogs, we got fried chicken, we got drinks.
Well, you got fried chicken.
you got hot.
I got the fucking $17 hot
One
dog.
half of the class got hot dogs, and then Angela and I were like, because we started at a bar right across from like the best fried chicken shop in all of Vancouver. If you're in Vancouver, download Chicken Check. It's amazing. So we're like, oh, let's get fried chicken because we were
$9
hungry.
for a hot dog.
We were hungry, so we got like $13 for a chicken sandwich, which might sound a lot. It's Canadian. It's like $10 for a chicken sandwich, which is still a lot, but it's a huge ass. Like it's a half a chicken and a sandwich. It's huge. It's massive.
How much you
on
pay
chicken.
for it?
It's
$20, right?
$13
For both?
for two. Well, yeah, no, yeah, it was like $24 for both sandwiches. It was like $12.50 or whatever.
Listen, those hot dogs, $9 each.
And they're like small.
They're like little like you get it from like the grocery store fucking hot dogs.
Here's the thing.
They're good though.
I love hot dogs.
They were good, but my God, $17?
I love hot dogs. I'm spoiled by Costco.
Listen,
Costco got the best hot dogs. They're only $1.
I'm gonna show you this picture.
You can't compete with a dollar hot dog that's bigger than a small child.
I'm gonna show you this picture and then I'm gonna send it to you so you can show the class. And listen, I'm gonna tell you. I want you to guess how much this hot dog was. Okay.
Okay, we'll post this on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter Carny Deluxe. We'll post this and ask people how much do you think this hot dog is.
How much do you think this hot dog was worth?
See, I for reference, I grew up in a small town, Ontario.
Yeah, how much do you think that hot dog was worth?
That hot dog, I want to say like $7. Cause
Like all together, all that stuff.
oh yeah, I'd say $10. I'd say $10. There's like a coleslaw, there's like French fries, and the hot dog's got like a lot of like sauerkraut and pickles and like onion. I think. I'd
Yeah.
probably say that's like a $10 meal.
This is a $10 meal, you think? This hot dog was actually massive, by the way.
It looks big. It looks like a foot long.
It's like a foot long hot dog.
Yeah.
It's the same price as those two hot dogs I got.
And how much are those two hot dogs you got?
$17.
$17 for two hot dogs. That's fucked up.
That's fucked up, isn't it?
Those hot dogs were like baby sized.
They were baby sized. No, like it was a nice.
It's a nice
spot.
place.
It's a nice spot.
Yeah.
It was chill. They even accommodated us with some stools.
Yeah. They gave us some stools.
Definitely gave us some stools, which was nice.
It was such a weird store because they sold like sneakers.
Like the food was good. But
They
it's
sold
just
sneakers and food and import candies. It was a weird store. Yeah, I was saying like I grew up near a place that made like handmade hot dogs, and those were like $6 a hot dog, and they were small, but they were like made their own hot dogs in house, and they looked kind of fucked up. They looked like a pepperoni stick more than a hot dog because they're just using organic casing and everything. It was good. I'm like, that would make sense.
You just reminded me. I bought a pepperoni stick like a week and a half ago.
It's just fermenting.
I just been in the pantry. That's just
That's okay. From pepperoni sticks last forever.
yeah. So I guess I'll eat that at some point.
Here's a question for you. This is a debate I've been having.
Okay.
Is a pepperoni stick and a slice of pepperoni the same fucking thing?
No.
Okay, I lost.
Well, they can be. Depends. It depends. It depends. I'll tell you. It depends.
I argued if you want a pepperoni stick, why don't you just save? Because pepperoni sticks are kind of expensive.
Okay, they are made out of the same thing, so technically they are the same thing. But sticks are snacks.
They're
And
like chewier.
but if you want pepperoni, you can get those big like pepperoni sausages and you cut them up.
Yeah,
But they are the same thing.
I think it's a texture thing. Because pepperoni sticks are kind of narrow and chewy, and the pepperoni slices are kind of just like not.
Listen,
that.
if you cut up a pepperoni stick onto a pizza, it's gonna look like little string beans. All right, like little vanilla beans on the fucking pizza.
Yeah.
it's not gonna be the same.
no,
but it is
for
the same
snacking
thing.
On. Yeah, I was like, I was like, we could just go and get a. She's like, I just want to get a bunch of pepperoni sticks and eat them. And I'm like, we could get a whole pepperoni like log, probably cheaper.
You like the hot rods or like the Jimmy John's?
Slim Jims.
Or yeah, Slim Jims.
I don't eat pepperoni sticks, honestly.
I don't eat pepperoni sticks either.
I'm a beef jerky fella. If I eat cured meat from a corner store, I'm gonna eat. I used
to eat this vegan jerky, and that shit was pretty good.
I remember you had me try that. It was actually really yummy,
surprisingly. And I don't know if it was healthier or not. Probably wasn't.
I always wonder, vegan food is
not healthy.
Also not healthy, but in a different way from like meats.
People think veganism is a diet. It is not a diet. It is a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
It's a choice.
Vegan food can be healthier. Choice. Vegan food can be healthier, but it's different. I think that a lot of vegan food has more trans fats in it.
They have to supplement a lot of things for it to be vegan.
Yeah.
With a lot of bad things.
A lot of bad things.
So a lot of deep fried stuff. Yeah. Masking of flavors with like different trans fats and stuff.
I think that's the thing, because like with vegan food, like people think, oh, because there's no meat. I'm like, meat's not the unhealthy part. Like I think the most unhealthy thing that vegans cut out is like dairy.
Pretty much.
But like, yeah, meat's not that bad for you in moderation, because like a vegan person eats vegetables. But they don't just eat vegetables. Just like a meat eater doesn't just eat fucking steaks all day. Unless you're Robert Peterson. Did you know he just eats raw steak? That's the only thing he eats.
Robert Pattinson?
No, Jordan Peterson.
Who the fuck is that?
He's that guy that's like, oh, I think he teaches at UT. Oh. He's like the guy that was on he's on Joe Rogan, and he wore the tuxedo with the little bow tie, and he looked like a corpse.
Oh.
He's like a right-wing like professor, and he's like I talk like this. And
he eats raw meat?
His daughter made up this like scam diet that's just eating like unseasoned like steak. It's like the carnivore diet where she's like, just steak with salt and pepper. Diet. Yeah, the Joe Rogan went on it, but he's like, I eat that, and then like he's in the hospital. He's like,
he said he had like a big diarrhea shit or some shit. That's what he said on his
Jordan
podcast.
Peterson is like an old man who's already dying, and he's his daughter's forcing him to eat just steaks. And he's like, no, this steak's not just making me sick. And it's like, he's going in and out of the hospital. I'm like, oh my God, you're going to kill yourself because you don't want to admit that it's bad to just eat nothing but steak all day.
I'll tell you a story. I don't know if I told this on the podcast before, but one time when I was vegan, I ordered vegan food through a delivery service.
Yeah.
It was like, I forgot what it was. It was like probably like a vegan fast food place. It was like the A&W, I think.
Yeah.
They had like vegan burgers there or whatever. I ordered for one of me and my ex at the time.
Yeah.
And I got to the door, and like I opened the door, I walked down the street, whatever. I was like pretty hefty at this time. I was 300 pounds. I was a big fucking boy. All right?
What do you say it like?
Because I'll tell you why.
Yeah?
Because the guy, he handed me his food, handed me my food, and he looked at me. He's like, you're vegan?
That's fucking so mean.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. And then he started laughing.
No!
And then he walked away to his car.
At A&W. No, yeah. the DoorDash guy.
The delivery guy.
Oh my God, bro.
I was like, holy fuck, this guy's an asshole.
Zero
chill.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Left him a bad review. But the food was good. I don't give a fuck.
I've been, honestly, one day I want to try them. 7-Eleven has fucking vegan chicken fingers now.
Bro, some vegan stuff is better than the actual stuff. I
agree.
You know?
I still love vegan hot dogs. Yeah. I still love vegan mac and cheese.
Vegan chicken tenders are also slapping. They slap. Yeah. They do slap. They do be busting.
They do be busting. Actually, one of the best restaurants in the whole city is a vegan restaurant called like Meat with like MEET.
That's very fair.
It's so good. And
such a fucking vegan name, dude. I swear to God.
But it's like it's a joke because people are like, oh, meat, because it's like meat, but it's also like a pub kind of restaurant, so it's like got like a full service bar and everything, so it's like a social space too.
Wow,
so it's like a double entendre.
I mean,
but it's good. It's a good restaurant. But yeah, they make like some of the best fucking shit I've ever eaten in my entire life there.
Wait, did I take you there?
No,
it was in Toronto.
This is in Vancouver.
Oh no, we went to Hogtown.
Hogtown, yeah.
That had a good vegan place.
Was that Vietnamese place?
No, it was a vegan, just a like chicken and waffles place.
Okay, I didn't go there.
Hogtown vegan? You never been there? I went there with you. No, sorry. I went there with Don and
you went there with Don
Alvin
and yeah. Because when I was there, we went to Sneaky D's, and then the last time you took me to a vegan place was like a Vietnamese vegan place. That was like a long time ago. but I remember. 'cause
Oh,
it was
that
really
was
good.
Greens. That was
Greens.
Greens.
It
Yeah,
was really good.
That was also a really good fucking place.
Because also it just like it had the most not vegan vibe of my entire life. I'm like, you go to a restaurant, it just looks like a regular Vietnamese restaurant, like just the regular like pretty dated like decor and everything. Like they expected like a good good Chinese restaurants. They just don't care what the fuck the restaurant looks like. It's just like we just make the food. This was like, damn, this is vegan. I couldn't tell.
Yeah.
I was kind of questioning. I'm like, are they just saying it's vegan and it's not?
Vegan ice cream is also better.
It's good. I like vegan ice cream. I just like vegan dairy if I can, because I just don't shit.
You just don't shit.
I exclusively drink oat milk. I haven't shit in 3 years since I started drinking oat milk.
It's not healthy.
No, it's my body just reabsorbs all the nutrients. That's why I
That's
haven't
what it's
shit
supposed
yet.
to do. It's supposed to let some of it out.
No, that's just supposed to. Poop is waste. My body exudes zero waste.
You ever thought about as a society we hate shit?
I love it.
You hate, yeah? Well, I mean, your
love
body doesn't
shit.
do it, apparently.
No, I love it so much I keep it all inside me. I don't want to let it out.
Oh, you're full of shit. Okay.
I do think it's funny that people hate shit, even though it's like super important. Pooping is good because we can use it to make fertilizer. It's funny that when I lived on a farm, our neighbor's farm, they use human poop instead of animal poop for their fertilizer. And it smells so bad.
But apparently that's bad for the earth.
Yeah, I don't know why. I think they just had a deal because they get like a septic truck come by and then spray it, and we'd like dirt bike through there and just smell like you could tell when they sprayed it because it just smelled like real human shit. Just smelled like a fresh turd.
That's fucking disgusting.
I will say, as much as like poop is gross, animal shit stops smelling a lot faster than people shit. Because animals don't eat weird stuff. They eat like grass and like
we
hay and
invented
leaves.
fucking canned spaghetti, bro. Like that shit's weird. That like no wonder we're fucking dying.
I fuck with beefaroni. I don't actually. It probably would make
I'm
me
talking about
so
SpaghettiOs,
sick.
but like
You ever eaten beefaroni?
no.
I think it's like Kraft dinner noodles, but in like canned spaghetti sauce with beef. It's the worst. It's like Chef Boyardee shit.
I've never even had Hamburger Helper.
Hamburger Helper's just pasta. You add the hamburger to it.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
I was wondering. I'm like,
That's why it's called Hamburger Helper. It helps the hamburger. Yeah.
you can't see that I just raised my hands. Like,
he's like
fucking,
absolutely baffled.
yeah,
by
like
this.
what the fuck? I thought they were gonna like. What's the point?
I think it's a white people thing because every time someone's asked me what Hamburger Helper is,
So
they're
what-
not white, and then I explain that to them. And they're like, so there's no hamburger in it? I'm like, no, you add the hamburger. And they're like,
so what does
oh
it
my
come
God.
with? It comes with a pasta.
It comes like the pasta, like powdered sauce,
That's it.
and in cooking instructions.
Add hamburger.
Add hamburger.
Man, my fucking world is.
It's literally the name is
my world's
Hamburger
upside down.
Helper.
Actually,
It's not. They don't call it hamburger with pasta. They call it the hamburger.
you know
helper.
what an actual hamburger helper would be is just 2 fucking buns and make a hamburger, bro. Like why the helper part? Because it's pasta.
Because it's ground beef.
What if you just made it into a hamburger?
Just boil the pasta and you fold it into the burger. That would be. I bet you there's a restaurant that does.
There's
that.
someone that probably had made a hamburger helper burger somewhere.
Yeah, you gotta like freeze it.
Got like the sauce, the hamburger helper sauce, maybe like a couple pastas. Like
This sounds like a Guy Fieri meal.
Does it like a Diners DDD triple D?
This sounds like something he would eat, and he'd be like, "Oh, that's bananas, and bananas is good."
That's
He has a TikTok and a merch line now, and I almost want to buy a Guy Fieri t-shirt. As much as I don't really care for merch, it would be really funny to have a Flavortown University hoodie.
that would be actually.
That's the one. That's what I was looking at.
That's the good one.
This is Flavortown University. I was like, yes, he's the guy. I have the worst. It's the best, but it's so funny when people ask me why I got into cooking. I make up another story. I got into cooking because I watched Guy Fieri.
Really?
Yeah, I watched Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives when I was a little kid. I'm like, wow, this is really cool. So I want to learn how to cook because of Guy Fieri. So thanks, bud.
Wow, Guy Fieri. He's still inspiring the new generation.
Yeah. He's one of like the only celebrity chefs that is good. We were talking about last night, but just a lot of celebrities are not good.
Yeah.
Name one comedian that's funny and hasn't had a child bride. You can't.
I'm thinking genuinely. I'm thinking. I don't know a lot
That's
of
the thing.
comedians.
But like, it's funny when people think about chefs. I'm like, bro, there's like so many celebrity chefs that are like famously horrible people.
what happened to Bobby
Ram-
Flay?
What?
What happened to Bobby Flay?
Oh, he's just kind of weird. I
Oh.
don't like him. People make fun. People. Bobby Flay's whole thing is making Mexican food more white and then selling it.
Sounds about right.
That's his whole cooking style. Just making Mexican
Doesn't he have
food.
like a wife that's like Spanish or something?
I don't know. I didn't know he had a wife.
I didn't know he had a wife either. And that's, but I'm just maybe just trying to link them together.
Yeah, Gordon Ramsay's boss over here is like Mark Perry White or something. That dude is so famously the meanest. He like hits people. He beats his staff. He made Gordon Ramsay cry.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually?
He made Gordon Ramsay cry. He made Gordon Ramsay quit his job working for him because he berated him so hard. And people are like, Gordon Ramsay sounds fucking mean. I'm like, bro, he's not even close. And he's acting. Gordon Ramsay acts when he's really loud and mean. The other dude
people
is
want
not,
that.
Yeah, it's the other dude is just really mean. Like he threw, like there's a story that Gordon Ramsay says like when he's working, like one day someone like fucked something up and he threw a frying pan at them. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? So when I think of Guy Fieri, I think of this guy has got immaculate vibes. He's super nice. He's always nice.
Maybe I should start throwing fucking frying pans at people.
Get pissed
What'd that
off?
feel like?
You fucking hit with a frying pan.
No, like not like getting hit, but like throwing it at somebody.
You ever played Hitman? When you kill someone with a frying pan, it feels probably really funny. It's probably really funny.
Fucking bananas in that game are deadly, dude. You're just throwing like a boomerang, you just kill somebody.
I just every day, and I'm gonna blame Valve for this. Every time I pick up a frying pan, I really want to smack someone over the head with it because in Left 4 Dead 2, when you smack them with a frying pan, it's the most satisfying bong. I just want to fucking. I want to commit murder with a frying pan. Okay, this is such a bad thing.
I know, dude. It's so fucked. Looking at the time.
I think that's about time. I don't know where to go from here.
I don't really.
Andy lives here now. We're making videos on the regular, but we need your help to we're gonna do Q&A because episode 10 last time we did a Q&A podcast.
Every 10
episodes we'll do a big Q&A.
Big Q&A. What can we ask? Ask us about our financial situation. Ask us about our love lives. Ask us about our tax evasion. I mean,
I'm literally have to do my taxes.
Oh fuck.
This week.
Ask us about our kinks if you want.
Sure.
Ask us where we're gonna go from here.
I literally, if you ask the question, we are legally obligated to answer it. So please ask us.
When we'll hit
questions.
400 subscribers on YouTube.
Today, right now, I'm gonna buy 500 YouTube subscriber
$500 in Bitcoin.
I'm gonna buy it. Oh god, I bet you those sub bot things accept Bitcoin now, don't they?
Oh, they 100%.
100%. It's the same type of people.
Dude, Cash App is number one Bitcoin farmer. I swear to God.
Yeah. Send us your favorite. We'll ask us Bitcoin advice. We'll make this a financial advice podcast.
This podcast is sponsored by Ethereum.
Refinance your house, turn it into an NFT, and then sell it.
You don't have to refinance your house. You can live in a box. Just sell it.
Just sell turn your house into an NFT, and then sell your house and the NFT.
Live on the land.
Double the amount of money.
If you live in a city, live on the land.
You can buy an NFT of a house and live in that.
Exactly, it's yours.
It's yours now.
You own it.
You own it.
You own that house.
You own that. You own the picture of that house. You can live in it.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Follow us on Twitter. At Kiefer Campney, at Official Mossy, at Carnival Deluxe. Don't
forget to follow my Twitch. Twitch.tv/officialmossy.
And then join the Discord and ask us questions on Twitter, on YouTube, on Discord, wherever. Just ask a question.
I draw titties. That's all.
That's all.